Hey everybody, don't mind me. I just got done working on some other juicy content. You know, for the channel. Some new stuff. Some stuff for my Team Abnormalities crew. You know, some stuff for me personally. Some stuff for the Twitch stuff. You know, just stuff all over social media. Just, don't mind me, darlings. It's been a long night. But, we're going to have a little weird fun tonight. So, what is this video? Well, I've been so busy with, like, working on other videos, working on content for other channels, working on stuff for friends, getting stuff prepped and ready for, you know, Twitch stuff and, you know, some lore stuff, traveling around the multiverse quite a bit. And, I have come to the conclusion that all of us, deep down inside, know a little bit more weird knowledge than what we let on. More facts and trivial bits than what we usually tell people. So, as you guys know, we embrace the weird on this channel and across social media. We embrace the abnormal. We embrace the strange, the chaotic, the different, the bizarre. And today, well, I issued a challenge to some friends on Facebook. Not really a challenge, more just a curious question, rather. And that question was basically this. As y'all know, we honor and celebrate all things weird around these melted pineapple parts. Yes. You are now visualizing in your mind melty, gooey pineapple. Think about that for a moment. Pineapple, but the consistency of
cheese.
So melted
cheese,
but it's pineapple. Or would it be
cheese
that tastes like pineapple? No, or would it just be pineapple that melts like
cheese?
We don't know.
I'm pretty sure it'd be more than likely the second one, hun, but I could be wrong.
Anyhow, aside from that, we embrace these parts. And so, I want to ask you, my fellow community, and a lot of the people on Facebook at the time, what is a disturbing fact that you know? What is a weird, disturbing, out there fact that you know personally? Hit me with some of your weird facts. Who knows? I might even use them for a video soon. Well, this is that video. So, you know, something to blow off a little steam and have fun and make something goofy while I not have an existential crisis about my health, working, editing, content, streaming, more editing, and remembering to eat. That last one's usually the most important one. But yeah, and credit where credit's due, I found the image from Jib, which is basically a meme page over on Facebook, Twitter, and stuff like that. Check them out. They do a lot of like Cartoon Network-esque like animation stuff mishmashed with like memes. Pretty good content. So, I asked this question a long while ago, around June 22nd. And I didn't get a chance to get around to it as much because life. But I'm getting around to it. And so, with that, I asked a bunch of my friends some questions. And what I got turned into basically a whole-ass National Geographic special on animals. So we're going to talk about animals for a bit, with some still strange, abnormal facts along the way. And credit where credit's due to all my friends who submitted weird facts for the video on Facebook. You guys are amazing. I love you all. You're amazing. Bless.
Amen, brother.
Let's start off with the first one, shall we? Hyenas in Africa can survive on the blood of what they kill and need little to no water. Now, there's also an addendum to this fact, too, that we will get to in a moment. But we're going to start just with this part alone. I am both not surprised by that, but also horrified by that. I say not surprised because hyenas are definitely some... They do like a good laugh, but they're also some mean jerk faces. And they are dangerous, and they will eat you and kill you. And they will get you. They will get you quite well, yes. And hyenas are surprisingly also pretty diligent in terms of like their food intake, their survival intake, like what they need to do. I mean, I wouldn't say it's difficult to kill a hyena, but I would say it still very much possesses a challenge. And I did not know this fact. So, credit to credit's due. This is a brand new fact I didn't know. And the whole blood thing actually doesn't weird me out as much now that I'm talking it through. Because, look, the human anatomy, and not just even the human anatomy, but humans and animals and organisms and life in general, since a lot of us, mammals and humans and other things, have a lot of blood in our bodies, a lot of our blood consists with the red and white blood cells. And a lot of blood cells that get created or generated in our bodies not only have to do with various different mechanics, different things in our systems, different things involving plasma, different things involving making sure the blood cells are recognizable in your body. But on top of that, blood is just a very hot button kind of like thing to talk about in media in general. Especially because there's the whole argument of like, oh, is something too violent, or is it violent enough, or is it not violent enough, so forth. And it's funny because, well, if you hydrate and drink plenty of water, and yes, this is your reminder to go and hydrate, you dried noodle watching this video, drinking more water and drinking more things like that promotes a healthier lifestyle and helps promote better blood circulation. English. Better blood circulation in your body. And so does proper cardio and obviously exercise and running around. Hell, I'm drinking some water right now out of 2 cups because I was lazy. So, that was a good fact. A weird fact, a little disturbing, but a good fact that I didn't even know. So, thank you, good sir. Let's move on. Adding with the hyenas thing, females have faux genitalia that they actually have to give birth through, which can sometimes kill the mom from the pain. Nature! Yeah, I didn't know this about hyenas. And I thought the blood thing was only mildly disturbing. This is more disturbing than the blood thing. Because I want you to think about this for a moment. Gentlemen, men, or people who identify as men out here in the universe and the multiverse and this timeline, or if you have male genitalia, We don't need to go over, hopefully, in this video, the very nature of how pregnancy and giving birth works. I would hope that most of you watching this video have a solid enough education about that, but you never know in this country. So with that in mind, imagine for a moment you have a kidney stone. They hurt. They suck. They're the worst. They're extremely painful. I have been very blessed and very lucky in my life that I have never once had one. And I plan to keep it that way as much as possible by drinking lots of water and exercising and watching what I eat, hydrating and hydrating. Stop being a dry noodle. Giving birth, no doubt, arguably, is 10 times worse than a kidney stone. You can argue with me all you want on the internet about it. Kidney stones hurt. They really do. They are very painful. But giving birth can be far worse. Now imagine having to give birth through male genitalia. We jumped into some very dark corners of the internet quite quickly with this, didn't we? It's a good thing this video is not sponsored. Or if you listen, if someone flags this video, then I guess it was just not meant to be. So, but yeah, nature can be cruel, and the universe has proven that wisely. So, good, weird, disturbing fact, my friend. Thank you for your submission. Baby elephants suck on their trunks the same way that baby humans suck their thumbs. So I'm going to stop visualizing that for a moment. And, look, all sensory issues aside, like, we all as kids and as babies and infants, even growing up as children, or whatever piles of goo that you might have grown up as, we all have had, quirks and nervous tics and sensory related things that we did as a child or as a baby, where we sucked on our thumbs, or we picked our nails, or we did strange things that were bad habits as babies or kids or even preteens. And we all have bad habits that are like that. We all have habits that are also just a bit more like because of anxiety mostly, or because of depression, or because it's a comfort thing. There are a lot of things that we as people do, strangely enough, that gives comfort. So for me, the visual of this is a weird and interesting, disturbing fact, but processing it, the fact itself, isn't as weird and disturbing as I thought it would be, now that I break down the logic. It's not bad. It's a good fact, and I'm glad you shared it with me. Thank you for the submission. But now I have the visual of baby elephants sucking on their trunks. Like that. Almost like a pacifier. Do baby elephants get pacifiers?
We're gonna take a quick break while we ponder that strange thought. Don't go anywhere. Crash will be back with more weird Animal Kingdom facts. Stick around.
Remember how I said that this was going to turn into a Nat Geo special on animals? Oh, there's more.
Oh dear God, what in the actual hell? My goodness.
Horses can't throw up, chickens can't burp, and frogs have to throw up their entire stomach to empty it. Kangaroos' genitalia is upside down. Platypuses are one of the only venomous mammals. Kiwis can lay eggs the size of their whole body. If a group of animals, often birds or reptiles, are lacking enough males to reproduce, then some of the females will change into males. There's no such thing as lone wolves. Lone wolves are looking for packs or they die. Some sharks lay eggs. Some sharks have live birth, and same with some species of fish. Lemurs will bite giant centipedes to get them to secure a toxin that lemurs use as a bug repellent. And I also think it makes them drunk. And finally, animals like eating fermented fruit and getting drunk, especially squirrels, baboons, and elephants. Yeah! We are officially now in the animal kingdom. This is now just basically turned into, like, wild form berries. Just the only with, like, weird fact edition. This is literally just a Nat Geo special. I am sorry. I have misled you. This is not a weird disturbing facts video. Welcome, one and all, to the 2022 Crash Smash National Geographic Animal Kingdom Edition special educational weird fact video. We hope you enjoy your stay.
Smashing.
So let's go through all this. Horses can't throw up. Look, as a wee baby and as a wee human, I hated the idea of throwing up. I do. And this is a weird bit about myself. I never liked vomiting or throwing up. No one does. And I understand that. But I never liked the process of it. I never understood why we as humans did that. And if I went up to the creator of the multiverse, the universe, or whatever deity or God you believe in, and got to sit down, have a cup of coffee with them and say, hey, by the way, quick question, since, I'm dead and all, why did you program it so that humans can throw up? That to me is just weird. I never liked it. And whenever I would get sick and would have to vomit, it was very painful, it hurt, I was loud. It was not a great time. So, the idea that horses can't do that, I think is a gift. That's not a weird fact. That's just, I'm actually, in a weird way, having horse envy, if you will. In fact, I'm feeling a bit hoarse myself talking about this.
In the arms of the angel.
Chickens can't burp.
Dear Diary, you ain't never gonna believe what I am about to write down on yours.
Which, I don't know. That's a neat kind of fact. But it's not disturbing. It's just more like, cool, chickens can't burp. I wonder if there's something like in their voice box or in like just their diaphragm that just doesn't recognize the response to do that, is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. But it's interesting, to say the least. Frogs have to throw up their entire stomach to empty it. That to me, okay, that one actually does make a little sense. Because have you seen frogs actually, like, puff up and open up for that amount of air and, like, that bubble that's in their throat, basically? And, like, just how much their lung capacity can expand? That stuff's cool. I actually think that's neat. Like, that's actually a pretty cool thing that frogs can do. But the fact that they have to throw up their entire stomach to empty it sounds just awful and like a living hell. And I would not want that. Kangaroo is upside down. That's actually disturbing. I don't understand why, again, the universe played a cool trick on these poor animals, but I don't. Why? Why does the multiverse create such strange and bizarre things for the animal kingdom? Is it just for gags? Is it for lulz? How do kangaroos reproduce? Well, okay, kangaroos would reproduce, I would assume, fine. But because everything's upside down, would it be like a reverse, like, interaction? Basically, would they have to, like, swap spots? Like, how? I'm curious more about the mechanics of this. So, as someone who likes to be educated on things in the universe. So, maybe I'll come back to that. Platypuses are the only venomous mammals. Someone on the Phineas and Ferb writing team, when they created the show, I hope they knew that. I hope they did. Because, I find platypuses pretty cute and adorable. Especially ones that wear a top hat who are a secret agent, who are, particularly named Perry. Or, sorry, Agent Green! But, yeah. That would change. The Phineas and Ferb, there should have been at least one episode or a short that someone should have made with that fact in mind. Maybe there's an adult cartoon out there on Newgrounds or YouTube or somewhere or whatever. Someone, if y'all can find it, find me a adult animation of just that fact in a Phineas and Ferb tune. That would be great. I wonder if Dan Provenmeyer knew about this too. Kiwis lay eggs the size of their bodies. That to me is just, again, same with the frog thing. That is just a living hell that I would not want to wish upon anything in this universe. Especially because, okay, kiwis range in very different sizes. They range from like little bitty, little small things to like big things, right? And they range in size. So the idea that a kiwi, no matter the size of their body, if they're giving birth and laying an egg, the whole egg has to be the size of, or not has to, but can be the size of their whole body. That's a lot of energy you need to exert. That's like just, that's too much. If a group of animals, often birds or reptiles, are lacking enough males to reproduce, that one, we're getting into some biological makeup of the animal kingdom that I don't think we have the time for to talk about all night. But it is strange, to say the least. And not strange in the sense of like, oh, well, they have the ability to do so, so they might as well and continue the animal kingdom. No, that's not the issue here. Oh, Crash, are you having a problem with animals switching genders? No, that's actually not the issue either. I think that's actually the cool part of this fact. I didn't know that certain animals can just, oh, hey, you don't feel like having a child? I'll do it. Or, oh, you don't feel like putting out today? Don't worry. I'll put out for the both of us. Like, that's cool. I think that's neat. That's some level of like craftsmanship and commitment. That's cool. But What's weird to me about that fact is more, again, the process, the mechanics behind it. And the more I think about it, the more I'm trying to, like, break it down. But I kind of don't want to. There's no such thing as lone wolves. So this fact I actually knew. There's a story behind it.
Well, hey there. It's time for story time with a bandicoot.
My stepfather, Chuck, that was his name, and my biological mother, when I was living with them years ago as a kid, before I moved in with my stepfather, me and my mother, he had owned a pack of wolves as pets. Yeah. Apparently, in the state of Arizona, if you have the proper licenses and, you know, the proper paperwork and everything to do so, and you're a responsible enough pet owner, you can just outright own a pack of wolves. I'm not mad about this, because I think that's cool. And I didn't, unfortunately, as a kid, get to meet these pack of wolves that my stepfather owned, because for obvious reasons I was a child, and, you know, the concern was more of, wolves won't get along with the child, but, which is dumb, because from what I remember, I think I even did interact with them at one point, and they were super cute and cuddly and adorable, but we just, regardless, had to get rid of them. So, yeah.
That was story time with a bandicoot. Be sure to tune in for more in the future. Golly gee willica jilly golly gumdrop fun.
Oh, I hate doing that voice. Man, that was a dumb bit. I hate this.
Some sharks lay eggs, and some sharks have live birth, same with some species of fish. That's a fact I already knew. It's not a weird fact. It's not a disturbing fact. That's actually kind of common for aquatic life in certain aspects. So we're going to skip past that. Lemurs will bite giant centipedes to get them to secrete a toxin that lemurs use as a bug repellent. I need that. I need to buy a lemur. I need to own a lemur because, so you guys need to understand something. Where I currently live physically in this timeline, during the summer, we get bugs. And they are annoying little craps. And they're not like compared where I used to live in, say, Arizona or Nebraska or other places where, like, you know, oh, you'd see a bug here or there, but that's it. No. We have been having bug problems for a while. All summer long. Where I live, and it's not just me, it's my neighbors and people around me. And I need to get a lemur, and apparently a centipede, so I can get rid of my bug problem. Weird, I know. Also, apparently, it makes them drunk. I did not know you could drink lemur bug repellent. That's the part that's weird. And, you know, finally with this submission, animals like eating fermented fruit and getting drunk, especially squirrels, baboons, and elephants. This I already knew. If you guys want a good, entertaining laugh for about a good half hour, 45 minutes, honestly, just look up squirrels getting drunk on YouTube. Off of fermented fruit and stuff. It is the most wholesome yet hilarious, wacky thing you will watch. It is cute. You can get a bag of popcorn, put your feet up on the couch. Good time. And then the final animal fact is basically just a repeat of the platypus thing from another friend. That the platypus is one of the only venomous mammals on the planet. We already knew that. Well, guys, this has been fun. Going over some weird, disturbing Animal Kingdom facts and a few non-animal related kingdom facts at the end. But yeah, this was fun. I don't normally make videos like this because a lot of these I just consider like just normal videos, or at the very least I consider them sketches, you know, for like Crashbox or for other projects down the line. But if you guys liked this type of video content where we just chat and talk about weird facts and other things and my reaction to certain things, let me know down below. You know, do the thing. You know, ring the bell, hit the sub button, comment, interact with me. Hit me up on socials. You know the ones: the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, Twitch, all that. You know where to find me at this point. So, but we're itching closer and closer every day to 100 subscribers. So if you guys like the content, like what you see, or hell, want to just give me some tips or improvements, or just tell me I'm pretty, then, you know, like the video, subscribe, ring that bell, follow for notifications. You guys, look, you guys know what to do at this point. So I'm not going to hammer it in you. That's not who I am. That's not the type of YouTuber or content creator that I am. But a gentle reminder doesn't hurt. So, anyhow, I'm working on more videos and more content. I will be back at some point in the future with more stuff. So, yay! Lots of things are in post-production. So, but I wanted to make something funny, quick, something just kind of interesting. So, but that about does it, guys. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna go buy a lemur. Well, at the very least, I'm gonna look at the cost of a lemur. So, and I don't know if you guys want to see more stuff like this. Let me know. So, bye.